Hola. Buen día. Ay, Dios mío. First of all, I'm not taking any more Uber motorcycles. Oh my God, they don't give you a helmet. And they're like stopping and starting. You really have nothing to hang on to. Putting your life in your hands. So I came to this mall, Blue Mall, really fancy mall, to get some chocolate, a souvenir for my granddaughter. Now I'm in the supermarket, La Sirena, across the street, picking up some coffee. So that's what I'm bringing back for myself. You know, these tariffs, dum-dum, tariffs. Gotta do what you can. So I'm getting some good Dominican coffee. Now I'm looking for some popcorn just to snack on. I miss my popcorn. So let me show you the mall. Sorry, it's not a mall, it's a supermarket. It's huge. And hectic. There's popcorn. Of course, being Dominican, they don't shop alone, and everything requires a loud discussion. So, and I'm still shaken up from my motorcycle ride. But anyway, really nice supermarket. Totally stocked. Smells like bakery. There's tons of stuff here. I don't know where this video is going to go. This will be attached to whatever, if I eat today or later, but I just thought it was interesting, so I wanted to show you the supermarket. Alright, so I got some coffee, a big bag of popcorn. I'm going to check out. Hey, I'm back. It's lunchtime, so I just took an Uber back to the hotel. No more Uber motorcycles for me. Oh, Dios mío. So I decided I'm going to go to this little restaurant behind the hotel. I think it's called Los Hermanos. It's like a cafeteria. And then there's a garden part to the restaurant that Gemini recommended. Garden City or something like that. I walked past last night. Looks nice. It was empty last night. But like most of the restaurants around here, I think they get a big lunch crowd. It's early, hoping they're open before noon. So I'll show you that. Los Hermanos. I'm here in Gazcue. A nice middle-class neighborhood. These sidewalks will kill you. Oh, the tree just fell. Alright, so I'll show you the neighborhood. I'll show you Los Hermanos and Garden City. I think it's the same restaurant. I don't understand it. We'll figure it out. This is Avenida Independencia. This area is middle class housing, apartment buildings, some embassies. This building up here is a political party. I don't know if it's the one that's in power or what, but it's interesting, purple and yellow colors. Partido de la Liberación Dominicana, I think that's what it says. Partido de la Liberación Dominicana. It's all lit up for Christmas. Pretty at night. I'm probably not supposed to be filming it. I don't know if that's the president there. I don't know anything about the politics here other than it's probably corrupt. And conservative. Because the people with money are the ones who control it. Something that we're beginning to see very clearly now in our quote-unquote democracy, now that the veil has been lifted. If you have money, you have power. And of course, Latin America, with so much U.S. intervention, the U.S. sponsored several coups here in the Dominican Republic, so the political system is set up to make sure the rich stay rich, the poor stay poor, and the country is profitable for the United States, U.S. interests. Anyway, I had a nice morning. Let me turn the camera on. I had a nice morning. I went to a different part of town, motorcycle Uber, and I went to the Blue Mall, which is a really fancy mall. It had, all the high-end shops, Louis Vuitton, Zara, all that, fancy coffee shop. I thought I was going there to buy coffee, but I forgot I was going there to get chocolate. All right, I'm coming up on Vilar Hermanos. Let me show you.
¿Todo bien?
Sí.
¿Qué país? España.
He just told me to be careful with my phone. That's where I'm from. Panaderia, reposteria, restaurante. So it's a bakery. I don't know what reposteria is. Restaurant. It's very crowded. And then the little garden part is over here on the side. Check it out. It's really crowded. I wonder if it's the same system here. Alright, so there's a buffet section over there. You can just get from just line up and order your plate. I guess you can sit down. And there's a garden area. I came over here because there are fans. There's a nice breeze. So here's the menu. Entradas, salad, a lot of mofongo, soup. Mondongo is tripe, rice, fish, and seafood. Side dishes. Meat, chicken, and then this is from the buffet. Drinks, dessert. Alright, let me see what's good here. I might get a pork chop. Alright, so I ordered a grilled pork chop. So, vegetales salteados. Salteados, I thought was like stir fried. I think it's going to be sauteed or steamed. And tostones. I love my tostones. Music coming from the speaker. So anyway, where I went today was very different. Way away from the tourist center. So very different looking. Lots of new construction, big high-rises, banks, office buildings. The mall was really nice. Really busy already. They had just opened. And then supermarket across the street. La Sirena, which Gemini, I don't know. I thought Gemini was better for informational stuff, better than ChatGPT, but we had problems this morning. But anyway, Gemini said it was, this music is so loud. Gemini said it was like a Walmart. So it was a good place to buy coffee. So I got like 4 pounds of coffee and a bag of popcorn. That's it. I'm starving now. I'm gonna eat. I figured I would just come here, eat, give them a chance to clean my room, and then go back and rest because I'm exhausted. Alright, so that's it for now. Alright, so here are my grilled pork chops. My salteados vegetales, they look more grilled. Tostones. I would love some salsa or something. Salt, pepper. Well. So funny. So first of all, my grilled pork chop seems more fried than grilled. It's kind of crispy. I don't see any grill marks. I don't taste any grill flavor. My sauteed vegetables seem more grilled than sauteed. The staff here, they're all wearing masks on their chin. And Dominican service just seems very uninterested. I asked for some hot sauce. She came over like, oh my god, this bottle is so heavy and you are just imposing on me so much, but here, let me, shouldn't even put it on my table. I had to like grab it. What you expect if you come here. You kind of think, is it me? But then you just see it with everybody. I think Dominican customers can be kind of demanding too. At least that's what I'm getting from my discussions with Gemini about my hotel. Alright, so it was a good lunch. I'm going to end it here because the shoe shine boy told me to be careful with my phone. Second time somebody on the street, less than desirable character, told me to be careful with my phone. So I believe them. So I'm going to end it here. We got a little bit of the supermarket. Sorry I didn't show you anything else out in the neighborhood that I was in. I was just kind of shaken up from the motorcycle and trying to figure out where I was and what I was there for, and Gemini was not being very helpful, so another time. I'm enjoying exploring. I'm going beyond my comfort zone here. It's definitely a lot to see, a lot to explore beyond the usual tourist sites. So we'll see how much I do. But that's it for today. Vilar Hermanos. Nice place. Really nice courtyard. Here, a beautiful tree. This area is covered. It's probably better you don't have birds and lizards dropping on your head while you're eating. And there are fans. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Hasta luego. I'm back. So, not the best lunch. It was okay. It was food. It's very local. Started to get really crowded. Service sucked. Really just trying to be kind and understanding cultural differences and heat and all that. But objectively, it sucked. So I don't know who was taking care of me. There were just a bunch of people standing around, and so I paid. I asked for the bill. The guy came to clear my plates. I asked for the bill. He brought it. It was $13.82. So I gave him 2,000 pesos. I'm trying to use up the rest of my pesos and then just transition to credit cards for the rest of my stay. So then I sat there waiting for my change. Waiting. I saw people going up and back and forth to the cashier, which was right in front of me. The guy who took my bill saw me sitting there. A young woman who gave me the hot sauce begrudgingly saw me sitting there. Other people came because I was right near like a not a station, like a computer station. So there were a lot of people coming and going, looking at me, just sitting there like. So finally I got up and I started walking towards the cashier, and the guy who first served me when I sat down came with the little folio walking towards me. I said, "Is that my bill?" He said, "Yeah." So it was $13.82. I paid with 2,000. I asked Gemini, can I just take 500, leave the rest? It said that actually that would be very generous because you're already paying 10%. So most Dominicans would just leave like 5% after that. If the service was good. I said the service was mediocre. Actually, the service sucked. So at that point, I was prepared to leave. It was 118 pesos. It's like $1.80 or something. It's not that much, but I was prepared to leave that because I don't want all this change. Because I had to get up and go get my change myself. At that point, I just said, I'm taking it all. I was going to give the change to the shoeshine boy, but he wasn't out there. So now I have 18 pesos in my pocket, coins that I don't really want. All right, so that's it. So that's a little update. So here in the Dominican Republic, you're already charged 10% service fee. Tip is optional. Above that, another 10% would be generous. More than that, you're just kind of bringing in gringo pricing at that point. So I wouldn't advise that unless service is really exceptional. And so far, I have not found any really exceptional service. All right, so I'm really exhausted. I hope that my room has been cleaned, so I can put the sign on the door, do not disturb, and I'm gonna take a little nap, maybe go down to the pool later. All right, that's really it for now. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Hasta luego.